right, welcome. So we've been having a really hard time getting some videos done on our house. So we've been doing a little work here and there, but with my husband working again, he's been working for a while now, but he works Monday through Friday, and by the time he gets home, it's pretty much getting dark and he's tired, so we have to wait till the weekend. And then even when the weekend comes, we've had a lot going on, so when he works, he doesn't always go get the camera and set it up and try to show you guys what he's done. So the last set I showed you, we were working on the screened in room. So all of that's pretty much closed in. We were working on the roof, is the last thing he was trying to do, and we've had to do a couple of things here and there because he finished the roof, the main part of the roof, and then we had a lot of rain, which was a good thing because we were able to see if there were any leaks or anything, which we had a few. He was able to go back and use the it's a tape, I can't remember what it's called right now, to go over the seams, a seam tape, and I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. And then we're also working on the side of the house where the laundry room is going to be, and then that game room that he so loves. So I'm going to show you what we have done on the roof so far, and I'll explain why it looks the way it looks. Alright, so this is the roof over the screened in room. He was able to go ahead and put the tar paper down, and because we're really windy here, he put these boards up here just to kind of help keep it from tearing up, because right now even the cheap metal roofing is really expensive right now. So the metal roofing we have here doubled in price, so we're holding off on getting that for right now because I'm gonna span this side of the roof. Still needs to be done. We're gonna cover it just with the metal, just like we did the other side, but like I said, that roof part is just really expensive. Now these big 4x6s that you see in white, we got 3 of them. He put those up here because we are going to have an upper deck up here that we're going, back to me. So we're going to put, as I had mentioned before, a deck up here. And I want to do a deck because I want to be able to enjoy the outside. So I love the idea of sitting up here with, you know, with the stars and everything. And so that's the plan. We're planning ahead this time because we've made so many changes on our house that some of them we planned for, you know, that we're building as we go. So it's a little harder because we're going off of our finances. So whenever we find stuff for either free or cheap, we go ahead and grab it, and we work with what we have, and then we buy with what we, you know, have money wise. So this right here was some of that free wood that we got, and it has been helping us and saving us so much money. I'm going to show you another thing that we're doing with that free wood, but that's what he's done so far on the roof. And like I said, we're waiting on that metal to go down in price because it is just that little thin metal that you use on like barns and stuff like that, because this is going to get covered with another like flooring. We didn't want to use the expensive one, but now it's expensive too. So it is what it is. We'll come back to this, but right now it's completely leak proof. We can sit under there, and I'm starting to work on some furniture because I want to make a sectional that I saw on Pinterest, and I have a lot of ideas from under the screen room, but the screen room is completely closed in. It is completely, you know, leak proof under there, so we're good to go with this. So now we're going to start working on the side of the house. Like I said, that additional room, it's a 12 by 20 space, but it's it's really 3 rooms. It's a foyer walk-in where our front door is going to be, and then my laundry room / mud room, and then Jamal's office / game room / guest room. I do want to do a Murphy style bed in there, that if we do have people, you know, like my family come in, that they'll have somewhere to sleep, even if it, you know, for a couple of days. They don't have to get a hotel. So that's the plan. That's what we're starting working on. So let me show you some of the other things that I've been working on here and there as I find supplies. All right, so this is the end of the property line, and what I did was put these 4x4s up because I'm going to put a fence all along the back. Now the back of our yard is pretty long, and I wanted to do a wood fence. So once again, these were free, so we're going to work with wood. And so I dug holes and cemented them into the ground, and then now I'm going to put in some 2x4s across, and then the fence panels. But I wanted to block off, I don't know if you can see, so all back here there's this dry creek, and I don't want my 4-year-old able to go down there, or we just got a puppy, him to be able to, I want to be able to block him in. It's mainly the puppy. I know my son has never went down there, but I don't want him getting any ideas. So that's what I did, and I'll be working on this a little at a time because this can get very expensive. Even though the little fence panels are only like $2 a piece, it will add up very fast. So I'll be doing one section at a time as I go. I also did a front fence, and I'll show you that. So we got a couple of bushes. They're kind of random because we got them for free. But what I'm doing is I'm putting a picket fence. Let me close the trash. I started a picket fence here in the front, and once again I've already cut and cemented all the posts all the way down. This one is only 4 feet tall because it's mainly just to block the dog in, and then we have to put a gate, but he's small enough and it's small enough to keep him in. So that's what I will be working on right now. I got a few more boards that I can put across, so I just put them across here like that. It makes a perfect little picket fence, and then I'll put the picket boards. So I try to do that kind of stuff when the weather permits and my husband's not here, and then when he's here we work on stuff that I can't do by myself. So I'm gonna work on that first. Are you done? Mm-hmm. Are you saying my cake is dry?